Welcome back, guys. So I just filmed a TTC update. I will link it up in I think it's over here in the cards in the little clickable I button. I will leave that TTC video up there once it goes up. And it's a Q&A. What else is there to say? So the Q&A, I have everything on my phone. I had one question through Facebook, and then this girl messaged me a couple of questions through email because she didn't want me to be giving up her identity or whatnot, which I completely understand. So let me get to the post that has the question. Okay, there it is. So Courtney Johnson, she comments on a lot of my stuff on this Facebook page, but she said, do you sell hair bows as your job? And yes, I do, but now I actually have a weekly job. I go and I work 40 hours a week and I get a paycheck at the end of the week and that sort of thing. This past week, so Monday through Friday, was my first week there, and I am so excited. Oh, excuse me. Oh, sorry. It's been a long day. But I started on Monday, the 8th? Was it the 8th? Yeah. So I started on Monday the 8th, and I finished yesterday night. I work 3 to 11 at night. So it's the 8 hours. I get two 40-minute break or two 20-minute breaks, sorry. Or I could do one 40-minute break just to have 40 minutes or whatever. I take my breaks at 6 and at 3, and this way I know, I did it that way. This way I work 3 hours, take a 20-minute break, work another 2 hours and 40 minutes, and take another break, and then I work 2 hours and I'm done. So I figured that was a good time spread to go and eat and relax and that sort of thing. So that's what I've been doing, and that's why the vlog I haven't really done a whole lot with this month or this week. You guys will see that. It should be up on tomorrow, so the 14th. So just be sure to go and check that out. We went to a Pirates game, not on was it the 7th? I think it was the 7th that we went. So, yeah. Anyways, back to the Q&A. Sorry I got sidetracked there, but Casey asked me some questions, and the first question she asked is, do you have any pets? No, not at the moment. I would like to get a pet pig, and my dad's friend that he works with, his wife just got some pigs, some pet pigs, and they're going to be the smaller sized pigs. And I asked her if she was going to be breeding them and if she was going to sell the offspring and that sort of thing. And she said yes, she is going to sell them after she breeds them, but she wants them to get obviously a little older. They're just barely, they were maybe 2 weeks past being ready to be able to be taken from their mother. So they're still pretty new. So she's gonna wait, but she told me that she would give me a discount because my dad and her husband are really good friends, and me and her are kind of friends. We're not best of friends, but we do talk. And so she said that she would give me a pet pig. So I'm just waiting and hoping that that time comes soon. We were gonna get a little Chihuahua, but we don't have time for a dog right now. So we passed on that opportunity to get the dog. The next question she asked is, how are you feeling after surgery? And I feel great right now. I went on, I think it was Wednesday, I had to go and get my 2-week checkup, follow-up appointment or whatnot. He put these stents, I think is what they're called, up in my nose. They kind of look like fishing line, and he pulled them out on Wednesday. He just used his scope and a pair of like plier type tweezer things and went up in there and pulled them out. And they were kind of like a crisscrossy pattern, so it like kind of zigzagged, like one went this way and the next one went this way, like, and it was just all connected at the intersecting spots, and there was 2 in each nostril. And other than that, I feel great. This side didn't hurt at all when he pulled them out. This side did a little bit because it scraped the membranes when it was coming out, and it kept breaking, so we had to like dig around and pull them out. But it hurt for like 2 hours, and now I feel fantastic. My nose has never been clearer. It has the last time I had surgery, but there was no polyps, everything was healing nicely, and yeah, I did end up contracting a UTI because of the catheter, and they told me that it is very common in like 90% of people that get catheters end up with a UTI, so it's a very common thing to happen. So it's not like I was like dirty or whatever, but yeah, so I got put on antibiotics for it, and it's gone, and other than that, I feel great. So the next question is, how is your new job? And I like it so far. I'm what they call a temp because I am through a temp agency, but after so long, you can get hired on to that company. They'll take you from the temp agency and hire you on directly through them. You won't get paid through the temp agency anymore. You'll get paid through them. You'll get benefits and whatnot through the actual company. But there were 4 of us that started the same day. One person, he worked 3rd shift. He quit after his first day. So he did 8 hours and he just quit. He was like, I'm done. I'm not coming back. I don't like it. So that put us down to 3. And then the other person that worked with me on 2nd shift, he quit halfway through his 2nd day. So he took a break at like 20 after 8, or at 8 o'clock to 8:20, came back and worked till like 8:30, and then he just up and left. Just didn't let anyone know. He was just, I'm gone. So that put us down to 2. And then the woman that worked on 1st shift, she got a call from her previous job and she was going back to them starting Monday. So Friday was her last day. So I'm the only temp left from that batch or whatnot. So yeah, Friday after work, it was actually 10:50. They called us off of our machines or whatnot that we were doing, and they told us, like, they pretty much welcomed me aboard. They won't hire me on for about 3 to 6 months, depending on the new rate or whatnot. The temp agency that I work through, if I get hired onto the company before a certain time has gone by, then the company that I'm currently working for, like working at, they have to pay my temp agency a finder's fee is what my boss calls it, because this way they're still getting paid. Because technically, if I got hired on right now, I would be making more per hour than what I am through the temp agency. So the temp agency takes a portion of my hourly rate and uses it to pay their employees and their bills and that sort of thing. And they have a bunch of employees through that temp agency that they do take a portion of their checks. It's just how temp agencies work. So it's pretty much them finding you a job and getting paid for it. So that's why I won't be hired on for about 3 to 6 months. My boss, Kevin, he doesn't know exactly how long it is anymore, but that's why they don't hire temps on that quick, because they don't want to have to pay. They'd be losing more money because they would have to pay the temp agency plus pay me the total that they would pay me if I was hired on through them without the temp agency. So they would be losing some money. The next question is, do you have an Etsy shop for your bows? And that is a no. I had set up an Etsy account to try to sell, but I didn't like it. They request that you have to pay money to list things on Etsy, and then once you sell it, they took a portion of the earnings. And I didn't like that idea. It was only like 10 or 20 cents to make the listing, but it just wasn't worth it to me for them to take a portion to even list the item and then to turn around and take a portion of what I earned from that item. So I said screw it, and I never proceeded with it. And the next question is, are you currently on any fertility medication? If so, have you experienced any negative side effects? And the only one that I have been on in the last 30 days is Femara. And sorry. Oh my gosh, I am so sorry. So Femara, I only had one side effect, if you wouldn't even call it that. After my first 2 pills that I take out of the 5, I always get really, really tired right after. And I took it it was like 2:30, 2:40 whenever I take it. And I was getting ready to go into work. And about 7:30, 8 o'clock, I just got so tired. I felt like I was going to fall asleep at my station. Felt like I couldn't function because I was so tired. That's the only side effect that came along with me taking the Femara. But other than that, I don't hardly ever get side effects. Whenever I was on the Clomid, a lot of women say they get hot flashes and nauseous, but that never happened with me. So I don't know. I don't really hardly ever get side effects. And that's pretty much it. She did ask if I had a Tumblr account, and I responded because she had other questions and related items to a Tumblr account, and we talked about it through email, but I just wanted to let you guys know, no, I do not have a Tumblr. My one old friend did have one, and I watched her going through it, and I just didn't like it, so I never created an account. So, but I do have an Instagram, the YouTube, obviously, right? And a personal Facebook page, and I have 2 Facebook groups that I am an admin of that I started and run. One is for my hair bows, and one is for my YouTube channel. And both of those will be linked down in the description box if you would like to go and be request to join them, as well as a link to my Instagram. And my email will be down in the description box as well, in case you have any questions that you want to talk to me about or anything like that. So that's it for this Q&A. And I hope to get more questions next time and not to dwell on them so long, because I think this video is going to be pretty long. But that's it. So be sure to give this video a thumbs up. If you have any questions, you can leave them down in the comment section. If you don't want them to be answered in the comment section, if you want them to be answered in my next Q&A, just put Q&A and then the question. Or if you just want them answered in the comments, then just ask the question. I am so sorry. I don't know. I just didn't get a good night's sleep and it's been a long day. But yeah, just be sure to subscribe to my channel for more TTC related things, Q&As, vlogs, pregnancy test videos, Dollar Tree hauls, DIYs, and that sort of thing. So just subscribe to my channel, and if you guys want to get a notification whenever I upload a new video, just hit the little bell down beside the subscribe button, and that will actually send a notification to your YouTube, or you'll get a notification on your cell phone, and then you can go and watch it as soon as it's up. So that's it, and I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys all next time. Bye!